Big trade threats. Two U.S. allies. A looming deadline. President Donald Trump just fired off tariff warning letters to the leaders of Japan and South Korea. The message? Pay up or shift your factories to the U.S. Let's break it down. Trump's tariff threat. Japan and South Korea in the spotlight. On Monday, Trump sent nearly identical letters to the heads of Japan and South Korea. He informed them that their countries will face a 25% tariff starting August 1st. The letters were posted on Trump's Truth Social platform. Trump says these tariffs are in response to the trade deficits the U.S. runs with both countries. That means America imports more from them than it exports. In his words, please understand that the 25% number is far less than what is needed to eliminate the trade deficit disparity we have with your country. Build in the U.S., Trump's offer. Trump added that companies from Japan or South Korea can avoid tariffs altogether if they build their products in America. There will be no tariff, he wrote, if Korea or Japan or companies within your country decide to build or manufacture product within the United States. He promised swift approvals for such moves. We will do everything possible to get approvals quickly, professionally, and routinely. In other words, in a matter of weeks. A warning against retaliation. Trump didn't stop there. He issued a clear warning. Don't retaliate with tariffs of your own. If for any reason you decide to raise your tariffs, he said, then whatever the number you choose to raise them by will be added onto the 25% that we charge. Trump hinted that more letters are coming, with a key deadline looming. July 9th marks the end of a temporary pause on what he calls reciprocal tariffs. That pause went into effect in April. Now, countries have until 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time on July 9th to strike trade deals or face higher tariffs. According to Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, the new tariffs will kick in August 1st. Lutnick added that Trump is setting the rates and the deals right now.
Sending letters out on Monday having to do with the trade deals. It could be 12, maybe 15. You know, Secretary of Commerce right here. And I guess, Howard, I would say it could be maybe as many as 15 or so. And they'll be going out on Monday, and some will go out on Tuesday and Wednesday, and we've made deals also. So we're going to have a combination of letters, and some deals have been made. They're going to be tariffs. The tariffs are going to be the tariffs. I think we'll have most countries done by July 9th. Yeah. Either a letter or a deal.
But they go into effect on August 1st. Tariffs go into effect August 1st, but the president is setting the rates and the deals right now.
Are you expecting any deals to be signed this week, and what countries are closest to that?
Well, the president is right in the midst of discussing all sorts of deals with all sorts of countries, and the gentleman to my right is going to decide, and I'm going to be with him when he makes that decision.
Wall Street didn't take the news well. After Trump's announcement, U.S. stocks dropped. The Dow fell by as much as 530 points, or 1.2%. The S&P 500 slid 0.87%. Back in April, Trump had announced a 10% base tariff on most countries. He also laid out a plan for additional rates going up to 50%. But he delayed the start date for all but the 10% tariff until July 9th. Now, with that deadline fast approaching, Trump's letters to allies are part of a larger push to seal new deals or trigger new tariffs. A clear message from Trump: build in the U.S. or brace for impact. Will Japan and South Korea blink? Or will this escalate into a bigger trade clash? The countdown to July 9th has begun.